This is a special report. Malteri is a criminal and the spread of fake news is everywhere. We return to the desk with Malteri. Fake news alert. Prepare for spamation. Oh my gosh, I got some great comments yesterday. Now, I don't know what happened. I launched How to Stealth Camp in Belmont Shore, and if I can, I'll link it to the end. So I launched that video maybe 4 months ago. I can tell. And then all of a sudden it got into the algorithm and I know it's one person, kept typing and I kept deleting their comments. And the last one was, the authorities know about you and will be looking for you. And I'm like, oh my God, are you serious? Get a life out there. It's like stealth camping, not in Belmont Shore. Oh, have you been to your beaches after like 7 at night once the sun goes down? How creepy it gets there. Oh my gosh, it's scary. A lot of homeless people there. Yeah, the authorities are going to go bust me in my van on the streets, a beautiful van that's worth like $30,000, that's always cleaned and everything. They're going to knock on my door. You don't even have my license plate number, but they're going to knock on my door. They're not going to be caring about the drug addicts on the beach, the people having sex on the beach. No. The little grandma, the one with the disabled veteran plates. I could not believe this person. And yeah, I'm so tempted to say the K word. And it's like, how do you know it's from the same person? Because I've done a lot of, I think last year I put out 800 videos, a lot dealing with stealth camping here, and it's like, it's one person and they write something negative and they expect a war or something. Well, in YouTube on the studio, all I got to do is put hide user from channel. And then they have to come up with another stupid name, another email or whatever tag name it is. So like an hour later, another one pops up and it's like, we don't need people like you doing this in our town. Stay out of our town was another one. And it's like, here's the deal. Number one, I know it's one person, okay? And it's like, does it frighten me? Like, I'm not going to be back in Belmont Shore. Now I'm going to go to Belmont Shore just for the fun of it. I really am. And it's like, this is the conversation I had with my son. I make good money. I do. That's why I always say, if you have extra money, go ahead and do a super thanks right now. Yay, I irritated that person. Go ahead and put it in the super thanks. But, when I get into a town, and every town is different. I just did a video on Gateway 26. I'm in front of the machine for hours. My sisters thought they'd have to have an intervention. And of course, I stealth camped down at Wildwood. This is the thick pack of cards that I got, right? And it's like, how much does this machine cost? $60, $70 a day. This is what I save my money for. There's my Gateway 26 card. So when I was stealth camping in Wildwood, it's, I go in, I go to the pizza parlor, I get food, the Chinese food, it looked like a place, like it was a dump on the outside, but it was good inside. It's like, I go to restaurants, I go to entertainment. What did I do in Cape May? It was like a tram tour of the city. It's like, I pay for all this stuff. The only thing I don't pay for is a hotel room most of the time. And even sometimes I pay for a hotel room. And it's like, I come into a community sharing the wealth, or I'll buy gifts for my family and stuff. I do normal touristy things. So it's not like the community doesn't get some good benefits out of us stealth campers coming into their area. And believe it or not, in Belmont Shore, over by Seal Beach, they do have some lower price hotels and everything in a nice area. But it's like, that's not my jam. I don't do hotel rooms, but I do go into the area. It's like Seal Beach. My favorite is the Greek restaurant there. Oh my gosh, what is it? They have like this crazy gyro with this hot sauce and everything. It's so good. And so it's like, we don't take from you. Here's the deal. Okay, Belmont Shore. I lived in Long Beach for a couple of years, so I know the ins and outs up and down every street. Okay, so when I was in Belmont Shore, I do not make enough money to rent an apartment. Therefore, I have to live in a vehicle, except for now I'm living with Mr. Louis. But besides that, when I go off and travel, I can't afford a hotel. Now, I can be the homeless on your streets if you don't like it, but here's the thing. I can sign up for Section 8 housing, and that means all the taxpayers in Belmont Shore will get to pay to put me in an apartment. Isn't that better? Yeah. See, people don't understand that they get so frustrated. There are maybe millions of us. We fall in between the cracks, or like Kate, it's like, you know what? We're happy with our $1,500 a month or whatever we make. We're happy with it. We don't need a house. We don't need to suck money from the taxpayers, and people that do need a house, I'm not saying anything bad, but I'm okay. It's a good deal. I get to live, I get to go to the beach, I get to have fun all day and play and eat good food and everything. The only thing I don't get to do is go home and take a shower. That's why I have Planet Fitness. So anybody that says, oh, stealth camping is wrong, or, what we do is wrong, they just don't understand that we're actually not trying to game the system. We're actually trying to survive. And it's like I said, I can go down and fill out those Section 8 forms, and in a couple of years, everybody will be paying for me a nice little apartment. I lived right down there in Section 8 housing. I just figure it's a better way. So anyhow, now we know what happens to people that leave negative comments. Like I said, I may not answer your comments today, but the minute there's one negative comment on there, I'm right there and I hide the user from the channel. And if I think they're getting to be a little too spammy, like they keep coming with different names, I will report them. There is no need anymore, to leave a negative comment. No need. Get a life. Move on if you don't like my content. People will do what I say anyhow. And like I said, just for fun, I'm putting the link to the Belmont Shore camping one at the end of the video. Hopefully more people will know they can stealth camp in Belmont Shore. And like I said, the police are so busy with, oh my God, there's so many people on the streets, and I might see this 3 or 4 times a day, just screaming at the top of their lungs. I've done videos out in Belmont Shore, people just right outside of an expensive restaurant screaming at the top of their lungs. Now, my friend said they're bipolar or something, but yeah, let's give the police something that's totally not innocent, but it is a society. To me, society created the homeless problem. It's like, and society tries to fix the homeless problem. And I'll just give you a quick little example. I know like 10 years ago when I went to Redlands, and one of my friends was homeless and they wanted to build a tiny home. And it's like just the permits to start building were $50,000. And it's like, my Uncle Bill, who's still alive, and in the house that he built like 50 years ago, he didn't need no stinking housing permits or inspector, and that house hasn't fallen down. Anyhow, that's all I'm going to say about that. That's how I handle people that have negative attitudes, and why not go for a walk? I walked the Man in the Maze. That was in, I think, Tucson, Arizona. That was the San Xavier mission. Oh my gosh. Get alive, get out there, enjoy your fun. And people are going to do what they're going to do regardless of your opinion. The other thing is you cannot change the world, but what you can change is your experience. So just breathe in, let it go, let it go. Oh my gosh. You can't control everybody, everything, or anything. All right. And you know what? At the end of this, I'm going to put that little, what is it called? Marmot that likes to sing atop the mountain just for fun. Oh my gosh. I can't believe I got spammed so much yesterday. That was crazy. People need to get a life. Maybe they need that little coin dozer game in their life. Oh my gosh. Well, all right, I'm going to hang up the phone now, But I hope everybody's having a wonderful weekend, and see you on Monday. Oh my gosh, I can't believe it's almost the weekend time. And I will see you down the road. And I got 8 more seconds. Oh no, I don't. I got the marmoset. This is so that it skips those long ads. So that's why I do this. Anyhow, let's see if I can get that correct video to play right there. Bye, everyone.